Um, every year, over 1.5 million students are homeschooled in the United States. Okay. Um, so I'm guessing that this essay is about, could you tell me what this essay is about in general? A thesis, if you have one?
Yeah, it's whether homeschooling children is beneficial to their development or if it has negative impacts. I
Right.
take the stance that it overall does not have many negative impacts.
Great. Okay. I hope you don't mind if I just scroll down. And would you be able to point out your thesis for me? Oh, I think I see it here. In this paper, I will be discussing the history and background of homeschooling. Then I will discuss the findings of all the research questions stated above. I will then, oh, you have 2 commas there, you might want to fix that. And also you probably want to make that a period to make it a complete sentence, otherwise it's wrong. That's great. Okay. I will then discuss counter arguments to my argument, and lastly I will discuss the main points of the research conducted. Okay, so I guess in your first paragraph here, your introduction paragraph, that's would you be able to say in general what you're trying to communicate in the opening paragraph?
Yeah, I'm just kind of giving a layout for what the paper is going to include, how it's going to be structured, the main points of my paper.
Okay, great.
So,
all right, so now that I have more of a sense of where you're going,
yeah.
I just want to get that done before I had to continue to read, because I realized at first that I didn't even, it's hard for me to gauge how well the paper is doing if I don't know where you're going with it.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, if we could, if you wouldn't mind starting over, that'd be great for me.
Okay. Every year, over 1.5 million students are homeschooled in the United States. There have been debates about there we go. I think that's supposed to say among. Parents, educators, and researchers about whether homeschooling children has negative effects on the children's social development, academic success, or if there are benefits to homeschooling children.
Just real quick on that sentence. All right, about whether homeschooling children has negative effects on the children's social development, academic success, or if there are benefits to homeschooling children. So I feel like this sentence could be a little clearer, in that when you write a list of things where you say like homeschooling children has negative effects, then you list a couple of things it could have negative effects on, right? On the children's social development, academic success. But then, as part of that list, what you're doing is adding, or if there are benefits to homeschooling children. Do you see?
It's kind of like a separate idea.
So what I would do, or actually, I'm supposed to let you do it. So, can you think of a way to kind of separate 2 groups, maybe?
Semicolon?
A semicolon could work, but I still feel like there is a way to make it to do it without the semicolon. So if you kind of approach it as a puzzle, there is a certain, I think that by getting rid of a comma and adding just one word in a certain place, you would be able to make the sentence clearer.
feel like if you got rid of this comma,
Excellent. Yes. Very good.
and maybe put like and.
Very good. Yes. That's great. So now you say, now see you group these two. Homeschooling children has no effects on the children's social development and academic success, comma, or if there are benefits